Welcome back. Welcome back to the Banner Saga. Starting out right away. Hakan. You can hear Luden's hard-booted trot as you set up camp for your first day. Brace yourself. Can we speak as equals? We can try. It seems clear to me that you plan to kill a lot of Dredge along the way. Am I right? In fact, I plan to go out of my way to kill as many as necessary. I shouldn't be surprised, but don't assume only if the Varro can fight. Do you understand me? That is my banner we fly to Grofheim, the banner of Alberang. I insist on joining the battle. Almost gutted in your first encounter and already for more? Whatever you like, Prince. And I expected more resistance. From Wagner, maybe. They tell me that you were his Kender, whatever that is. That's why you're in charge now. Some sort of kin. Varl thing? Don't you take on his responsibilities? In my own way. And stop acting like a thorn in your like I'm a thorn in your side. When you're nearly 200 years oh, that's pretty old. It's hard to take a 20-year-old man, is that right? Seriously. You better start. We'll both be kings someday. That's the last thing I need to think about right now. Luden looks at you as though you just punched yourself in the face. He heads back to the tent before saying whatever was on his mind. Alright. On exertion. You've got some characters with high exertion. Don't overlook this important stat. Exertion lets you add more willpower to your actions. Want to add more than 1 star to your attack? Upgrading to exertion to 3 exertion lets you add 3 damage to attack, or move 3 spaces further than usual. If you've got the willpower for it. Remember, each stat is equally important in combat. Choose wisely. Okay. Which one is exertion? That's dodge. That's defy. Plus. Oh, hello. I think my friend said this is it was Ursa, right? Was their favorite character? Not many people know much about... Oh, yeah, they mentioned the person in red with him. That was probably his strongest fighter. Rumors spread about romantic relationships between the two, found out about them, and then suddenly they stopped. Those who spent much time near her have described the woman as intimidating. Okay. Not much attack. Not much health or defense, but really good willpower. Oh yeah, this is exertion. This is the amount of willpower you can use at any given action. Oh, so yeah, he only has 1. They have 2 each and can go up to 3. Mercy. Right, he's a new guy. You've got Tempest. Sundering Impact. Bring the Pain. Tempest again. Rally. Pale. You've got Slag and Burn. Character throws a 5-tile area of slag onto the ground, which explodes immediately. Targeted tiles takes the damage seen below. Adjacent units take 2 strength damage. It also leaves randomly placed burning coals and unoccupied tiles. If targeting an empty tile, coals will appear on the center tile first. Walking on the coals causes 1 strength damage. So it does. So it doesn't break the armor, but the higher rank, it always does 2 strength of damage, and the higher the rank, the more armor break it does, and the more coals it leaves. Cool. Let's move you into the party so you can start leveling up. And I was told that there were 2 people that I should have in the front. And they were just checking my comments here. Moger and Ivor. Oh, that's for the other group. No, there's Moger's here. Ivor's in the other group, right? I think. Okay. You 2 are the ones that do Tempest, right? No, you do Sundering Impact. You do Tempest. Alright. Looks good so far. Let's talk to you. You have a moment? As you approach Bercy, he lowers the book he was reading. He doesn't strike you as the book reading type. You're Bercy. You're Hakan. We've gotten that out of the way, haven't we? I have some questions. Say what you want to say. What's a Varl doing Oh, this is the guy that was working for Luden. Right. What's Varl doing working for another Varl? What difference does it make? It looks like you're in charge right now, so do me a favor and don't get Luden killed. He's important to you? No, but that's one way to put it. Okay. Where'd you learn to fight? Same way as you, by fighting. You know what I mean. I robbed well-protected merchants for at least one man's lifetime. Is that what you mean? Yeah, not anymore? I've had a lot of jobs. Can I trust you? What a loaded question. Depends on what you mean. Whose back will you have if things go wrong? Assume I'm looking out for myself and you'll figure it out. Does Luden understand that? Luden doesn't even understand that half his army is here just to protect him from people he talks to. Okay. See you on the battlefield, our old leader, Varl. You could join us. I'm where I want to be. Don't forget what I said about keeping Luden alive. Got it? As you step away, you can't help but wonder if there is a bit of a threat behind that gravely request. Yeah, sound like it. Hey, let's talk to the lady. Yursa, right? She watches you approach with her head tilted back and points a thumb toward Luden's tent. No, here for you. Oh? Can we talk? Yursa shakes her head no, a smile on her lips, eyelids low. Why not? I don't. In those 2 curious, contradictory words, you get the 2 impressions. She has a beautiful obsidian voice, and this might be a complete waste of time. She watches you expectantly. You don't talk? No. You do, though. I don't. She smiles warmly, clearly enjoying her game. It's about the flaming arrows. She raises an eyebrow. Varl and fire don't get along. All you get is a shrug. If you're going to use them, she pulls an arrow. There's a flick of the wrist you don't quite catch. Suddenly, a bird combusts in a tree behind you and falls to the ground smoldering. Half the camp has turned to watch. Don't tell me not to. Okay. She is intimidating, isn't she? You're Luden's bodyguard? No, he's mine. Before you have a chance to be confused, she cackles abrupt and loud, then looks slightly embarrassed. You are his personal guard, though. Her expression changes too, of course. How did you end up with someone like Luden? Luck. Okay. Well, this has been fun. She crosses her arm, a hand on her chin, and cocks her head to one side. Until next time, Yursa. Hakan. You stop and look over your shoulder. I am a witch, so be careful. She puts her forefinger to her lips with a soft shush. You depart, not quite sure what to make of that. Well, that was an interesting exchange. Okay. I guess we shall continue on. Supplies, more decline. You overhear a conversation while marching alongside the warriors. I'm happy to stomp some slags as much as the next Varl, but I didn't join up to take orders from Hakan, says one. Apparently he doesn't realize you're within earshot. Not willing to die for him either. Blindside them. Make your presence known, but walk on. Not sure Wagner would have been happy to hear that, you growl loudly. The Varl flinches as you walk past without looking in his direction. In the distance, you can hear his friend laughing at his misfortune. Hope that guy's not going to be trouble. A small gathering of tents come into view. A group of merchants look up from the look of it. You ask what they're doing here. We're camped out in the Godstone area, he tells you, leaving an offering to Dengler as one does. His expression turns. Dredge started appearing out of nowhere. Some of us stayed, though thought the Godstone be safe, but damned if I know why. We've been dodging them ever since. Assure them the way to Strand is clear and set them off, or ask them if they have anything to trade. Let's see if they have anything to trade. Not much, he replies. Everything of value we left at the Godstone. I've never seen this many Varl in one place. You're off to deal with those Dredge? You nod. You could part with some supplies if you need them. How much? I'll give them freely. Oh. Clearing the road is more than we could ask. I have one request, though. My wife's brother stayed at the Godstone. You'll know him by a necklace with many gold rings. If you see him, say we are safely in Strand. You agree, and the merchants continue onward. All right, 35 supplies. Caravan slows unexpectedly. Word travels down the line, and then to Moger, who tells you Dredge know we're coming. Probably saw us back in Vetterfell and did their usual lurking. Have been bad if we prodded them. It could have been bad if we'd prodded into them, but we saw them first. Dredge watch you, waiting to see what you do. When's the last time you commanded a few hundred Hakan? Asks Moger. Don't overthink it. The warriors can take care of themselves. Okay, war. When you come across more enemies than your party can handle, you'll engage in war. Give your army orders to fit the situation, but be prepared to get your own hands dirty too. By making battle easier for yourself, you'll end up with higher casualties, or you can take the burden on yourself with a harder battle but save more lives. If you're ever desperately outnumbered, it may be best to run, avoiding battle completely. Dredge lie on the battlefield, weapons drawn. A fight seems inevitable. You take a quick head count. You see at least 485 of them. You have 185 fighters and 466 Varl on your side. So I do outnumber them. Even from here, you can see the nervous glances amidst the army ranks. This looks like a good chance to press your advantage. Oh, nervous glances amidst the enemy ranks. Charge. You consider taking trusted allies and leading the charge, battering down the enemies. It will throw you into the thick of the battle while fighting the most dangerous, but the strong charge can save lives. Sure. Gather your allies and tell them to ready to lead the attack. Let's go. I prefer risking myself to save lives. Though we will see if that is a bad idea. As soon as it loads. Why do I always pick the games with with really low loading times? All right, where's Moger? Or yeah. All right, let's go after these three first. Uh, okay. What's Sundering Impact do? Added strength and armor damage to targeted adjacent enemies. 100% chance to hit. Strength damage +1, and break the target divided by one break added from heavy to heavy impact. And if I just attack, I can do 6. You know what? Let's cripple this one. Right. Now he's not much of a threat anymore. Oops. That was... Still don't have the hang of that. Ow. What is this attack? Rally? Right. Cripple him. He's down at 2. I'll be wary of that big one. Let's move you over here. You can't hit anyone from here. If I move you over here, let's try this. Okay. Whoa! Did not expect that. Unfortunately, he was smart enough to just walk around the Okay. You're down to 2 health. You're probably going to go soon, so might as well not save you. Ow. You're dead. Okay. What was your attack again? You had the Tempest. Right, get rid of you. Ow. Alright, I use Impale on him. It'll knock him back, and he'll bleed. He'll have to move forward to attack me. Sure. Oops. Didn't realize that hit him too. Should have realized that, but I didn't, because I'm done. Alright. Purple you. You're down to 1. And you down to 1. Right now you're the only troublesome one. Can I rotate the camera at all? I don't think I can. thank you, dude. Wow, shoot. Okay. Now. Oops. Did not. Well, no, I only wanted to do 2 anyway. Alright, so let's finish this guy off. Now. And finish you off. You take a moment to survey the battlefield. The enemy is pushed back all the way down to the line. You could take this opportunity to pull back and leave combat immediately. On the other hand, chasing down more Dredge would rally your fighters and save a few lives. You won't have time to rest or change party, but a chance to loot your enemies might even reveal items. Yeah, let's see if I can kill a few more. This was a bad idea. Oops, targeted the wrong one. Yeah, this was definitely a bad idea. Alright, it's okay, I can do it with just these 2. Right? I hope. Maybe. It's gonna be really close. Ouch. I'm gonna weaken this guy as much as I can before he's taken out. Alright, you're done. Move here. That do 10 damage? Alright. So I'm gonna redo this battle. Let's see who I lose. You black out as you fall and come again amongst warriors who were able to escape the battle. They carried you from the scene. You lost a lot of good warriors. Not much left to be done but push on. Who did I lose in that? Alright, everybody's injured for at least 3 days. But I didn't lose anybody. I'm gonna go back and try that again. And after the first battle, retreat. So I don't take as much damage. We'll continue from there. Because I underestimated how many people they would send up against us. So that's what we'll pick up next time. Until then, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please give me a like, share, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out. As always, thank you very much for watching. Have a good day.